boy, oh boy. This is your boy, Mr. Yee. You already know who that is. You know what I'm talking about? Coming out of that 707. You already know. You know what I mean? Make sure you like and subscribe. Your boy is back from vacation. You know what I mean? We're in action like the ocean. You know what I mean? We're all about that action like Jackson. You know what I'm talking about? It's Tuesday. We've been at work. We got back last night. I got jobs booked all week. We had to handle one job that was very, important to us for a repeater client who relies on us all the time. So we got off the plane last night, did a job, went to the dump this morning, dumped everything. Now we're back on the scene in Vallejo, California, in the Vallejo. You know what I'm talking about? Home of that lingo, in the language. But yes. We had a today's part 2 of the big hoarder house cleanup. I got a whole load in the back right here. I'm dumping right now, right here in American Canyon. I'm at the American Canyon Transit Center right here, the Transition Center right here. It's not a landfill. You just dump everything and go. It's all concrete. It's beautiful. No nails, no nothing. But anyways, we're back on the grind, crispy and clean. You know what I mean. But we had a beautiful weekend. We had a beautiful week. Me and my wife, we were out in Louisiana, New Orleans, baby. We were out in New Orleans for 1 week. You know what I mean? We walked away from the job. No problem. My phone was going off. I booked many jobs lined up. I got repeater clients who have called me lined up. No problem. You know what I mean? It's a blessing to get away and to live life and be about life. And don't let this job or any job you do or anything you do take total control of you, where you can't go do things. You can't go spend some of that good money that you use. You know what I'm talking about? That's the whole thing. That's why we became self-employed, and I took total control of my life. To take vacations whenever I want, to take time off whenever I want, to don't have to ask for nobody for nothing, don't have to answer to nobody but the Lord. Hello. You know what I mean? It's a blessing. We stepped out to New Orleans, the Big Easy, baby. And I shot a lot of content. You know what I mean? It opened my eyes. When you leave California, and especially when you go down to them down south states, baby, the 504. You know what I mean? That's what we were. The 504. Oh, yeah. Home of that gumbo, baby. Home of them po' boys, them grilled oysters. Bourbon Street, the French Quarter, Frenchman Street, the Jazz Quarter. You got to see all that, baby. The Mississippi. You got to see the mighty Mississippi, baby. You got to go see those plantations and see the history of New Louisiana, baby. But anyways, I still got some of the accent in me because it was a blessing. The Southern hospitality out there for all my haulers who are out there down south. Mr. Yee, salute you. Mr. Yee was in the Big Easy. And guess what? All the local businesses, that Southern hospitality, second to none. I went to so many restaurants. Oh my God, it was so beautiful. We had such a good time. It was my birthday. It was my wife's birthday. Our birthdays are 2 days apart. You know what I'm talking about? And it was just a blessing to be out there and just live life and get away and still come back to that money. You know what I mean? The money ain't gonna stop. Everybody got junk. Everybody got garbage. It ain't gonna stop. You know what I'm talking about? But I shot this video. I uploaded it. I did everything for you guys. I created this content for you guys. It actually opened my eyes to another piece of situation that I want to do more. I want to travel more and blog and talk about everything I do and all the good food I go and all the history of where I go. It kind of opened my eyes. Maybe I should be doing something else on the side too. So you just never know. There's no limit, baby. There's no limit, baby. And you know, it was a blessing. We're back at work. It's Tuesday. We're back in the grind. You know, make sure you like and subscribe. You know what I mean? You know what I'm talking about? And I hope you guys like this video. And you guys leave me a comment below. Let me know what you guys thought about this video. Should I do more content like this? Should I go more places and interview and do what I do? You know what I mean? Yes, yes. Oh boy. Enjoy the video. Make sure you like and subscribe and leave a comment below. And you know, Mr. Yee Yee did it just for you. Because that's what I do. Mr. Yee Yee. I'll be that guy. Okay, go ahead, my brother.
Thank you. Cafe au lait. Thank you.
Yes,
And,
yes.
hot chocolate.
Thank you. Yes. Yummy.
Thank you so
Ooh.
much. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
So gonna be 10.75.
Thank
Okay.
you.
Oh boy, oh boy. If you guys could just see, I'm sure you guys could hear what's going on out there. What's going on right here in the where we at? The what?
French Bin.
We're in the French Bin area. We're on our balcony, you know what I mean, in our Airbnb. So nice, so lit up. We got the art, the jazz art museum behind. I mean, the jazz art market behind us. But if you guys could just see, New Orleans is definitely going on all night. And you know, we got the horse carriages. We got the horse carriages down there, right there. But we got, oh my God, we got the live band down the street and just getting down. You guys hear that? That's all night. So you know what I mean? But we're having fun out here. We're in New Orleans, Louisiana. You know what I mean? We're out here. And you know, we're out here vacationing, relaxing, and you know, yes, you know what I mean? There's plenty of work, but guess what? I've already been booking jobs all day while I've been here on the plane. We've been traveling since 6 in the morning, and we finally got here, and we went to go get some nice seafood, some nice dinner. We had some po' boy sandwiches, some grilled oysters, and you know, it's just beautiful when you can get away and at the same time you can do what you want. You don't got to answer to nobody. You don't got to put in a vacation. You don't got to get permission to go on vacation. You can take vacation whenever you want and do what you want. And that's all about being your own business owner and taking control of your life and doing what you want to do, because you started a business to take control of your life. Mr. Yee is out here in New Orleans, the 504. You know what I mean? From the 707 to the 504. We are out here, and we've been to the French Quarter. We're gonna go back tomorrow morning, but we got more stuff coming up for you guys. But you guys, I hope you guys like this video. We're out here enjoying ourselves, enjoying life, and doing what we want, because that's what we can do. Mr. Yee is in New Orleans. Oh boy. It's definitely a different look during the day. This is him right here, babe. Yes, Mr. Yee is in the French Quarter. We're here at Ruby Slipper. Right here is Ruby Slipper. If you're going to eat some breakfast, I highly recommend you go to Ruby Slipper. Trust me, it's right by Canal Street, right by the French Quarter. You will not be disappointed if you come to Ruby Slipper. If Mr. Yee came to Ruby Slipper, you can come to Ruby Slipper. Hey, what's up, guys? You know what I mean? I highly recommend you come to Ruby Slipper and get your brunch on, get your breakfast on. Yee! Mr. Yee is out here. I highly recommend it. It's a must. Shrimp and grits, bananas, frosters, French toast. Trust me, you'll love it. Hey, Yee's got fans everywhere. Yes. So Mr. Yee is right here walking downtown the French Quarter, and it's just unbelievable. The landscaping, far as architect, everything is from the 1800s, and people are lovely here. You guys see my videos. People are just all in the videos. But it's nothing but love, because you know what? A lot of people wish that they could videotape it. They wish they could block it, like Yee's doing it. You know what I mean? So, you know, that's my wife interrupted my video. But anyways, you know what I mean? You know, but yes, you know, we're just walking, you know, the quarter, and it's just the architect of all the buildings. Oh my God. But you know, jobs are still coming in. We're still lining jobs up. And you know, the jobs are coming in even though we're on vacation. Look what the shirt says. Whoa. The shirt says, just do it. Just do it. Just do what you want to do in life. Yes, I'll get back at you. Oh boy, we're here in Jackson Circle. If you can see what's that called, baby, back of us, the church?
I don't know.
The cathedral, how you say it?
Cathedral?
The cathedral. Look at that bad boy. Next to it is the Louisiana State Museum. Then on the other side is a different museum. But right now we're in Jackson Square with the famous statue of Andrew Jackson right there. So, you know, I don't know how you guys feel about Andrew Jackson, but you know, we're here in New Orleans. Some say New Orleans. How you say it, babe?
New Orleans.
New Orleans. There you go. Mr. Yee says New Orleans, or the Big Easy. You can say the Big Easy. But you know, we're enjoying our day. We just had a big breakfast. Now we're walking it off, getting our steps on, but we're seeing all the history of this area right here. Let me get back at you guys. I got a phone call coming in. Yes. Okay, so there's a cathedral behind us. There's just so much things going on right here in downtown New Orleans. But Yee is out here. There's just so much going on. In a minute, we're gonna go on the inside of the church and let you guys see all of the beautiful inside of the church. But you know, it's a blessing getting away and, you know, from business and just unwinding. Did I also mention today's my birthday? Today's Mr. Yee's birthday. You know what I mean? November 15th. Can't tell you the year, but today is the day that Mr. Yee was delivered into this world. But yes, and you know, it's just a blessing to see all this history, see the horses behind us with all the horsey carriages. There's a bunch of horses over here that are parked over here, and it's just a blessing to see all this stuff. Oh boy, you're with your boy Mr. Yee. We're documenting, we're showing you guys how to get away, but also, you know, I'm here to be a tourist, and that's exactly what I am today. Mr. Yee is a tourist getting his tourism on, because you got to support the local businesses down here that depend on you, just like our local businesses and our local homeowners depend on us. So you got to do the same thing when you're out here. But you know, you're gonna see all the horses out here. Let me show you guys some of these horses out here. Some of these horses out here. See all the horses out here? So you can go on a horsey taxi, you know what I mean? And Cafe Du Monde is right there for your beignets. But you see all the horses right here, all the carriages. Get you a nice romantic carriage with the horses at nighttime or during the day. But look at that behind me. Look at the cathedral. Look at that. So beautiful. Mr. Yee is having fun. We're getting away, and the phone is still ringing. The phone is ringing. We're still bringing in business. We're still bringing in calls. The phone is ringing. I'm trying to tell you. Yes, let's go. Yee. Make sure you like and subscribe. Support the movement. I'm showing you guys inside Yee's life. Yes. You want to go inside, babe? You want to look around?
Okay, I want to do whatever we can do.
Yeah. Okay, so as you see, the music is on. We just wrapped it up inside the tour of this beautiful church, and they got the music going on. We are in New Orleans. We got the music going on, but this church here, this beautiful church here, was established in 1727, and this church was completed. The build of this church was completed in 1851. Whoa, so much history in this Catholic church. Your man is a Christian guy, but it's still the Lord's house. And we still have to give thanks. We give our blessings in this house, and there it is there. Mr. Yee, some knowledge for you guys, some facts. Mr. Yee loves history, because without history, you don't have the future. Not all history is good, but you gotta have a history to have a future. And there it is there. This place was built and completed in 1851. just like that. Mr. Yee is dropping that knowledge. But you hear the music, New Orleans is waking up. Let's go. Got you, babe. Who is that, babe? No, you gotta read that one. You gotta read that one.
Mayor Louis B. Gallen, 1787 to 1856, a native of France, served under Napoleon, and later commanded the Orleans.
Oh, that's right, Cleveland's in town. Welcome, Cleveland. We are.
Mr. Yee is here on the Mississippi right here. This is the river right here. This is the river that flows. This river flows all the way down to the Gulf of Mexico, which was so important in the Revolution and with the French and Americans. This is a historic site where I'm on right now. But you know, this is the body of where all the goods came from the river and goes all the way down here, then went all the way to the world, to the Gulf of Mexico. So this was an important victory for the United States right here. It's an important situation that they had to win right here. But Mr. Yee is right here with the Mississippi right there behind me. That good old girl called the Mississippi. And woof, they say that the weight of water that comes through here per day is as heavy as the Empire State Building. That's how much water flows through here per day. How much water comes through here. So imagine me fisher in there. But anyways, you know what I mean? Me and Mrs. Yee. You know what I mean? I usually don't show Mrs. Yee, but she gets to be on the camera today. That's Mrs. Yee, my partner in crime. But you know, we're here. But you know, yes, let's go. I just wanted to give you guys a little bit of that history right here. This is so important with the oldest, how you say it again, babe? Cathedral behind us, the oldest in the nation, possibly in the nation, over 280 years old. So you know, but you know, we're here on a historic area right here, where you catch the riverboat right through the steamboat, the riverboat, and you cruise the Mississippi. So we're gonna do tomorrow. You'll be with us tomorrow to check it out. And you know, we're not gonna go down this other way because these guys are standing around over there and asking you, I like your shoes. Don't fall for that trick, trust me. I didn't have to say anything because Mrs. Yee had my back already and was like, no, we're not interested. Straight back belt right there. But let's go, come on. That's why I love that woman. Let's go.
And right now, you can try it for free at ZipRecruiter.com/free. ZipRecruiter.com/free. From the Throwback 96.3 Weather Center, here's the latest.
Looking great as we head into the weekend. Blue skies, sunshine, and comfortable temperatures. We started the day off with 40s and 50s for the most part. We'll end up in the 60s and 70s for your afternoon highs. And Saturday looks similar. Enjoy as we get through a very nice weekend ahead. Lots of activities and things tailgating. As we head to the start of next week, we'll start to see some more anticipated weather by Wednesday.
Me and Mrs. Yee, we're normally wine people, but as you can see, my love got, what was that one called?
Is it a voodoo? Or a hurricane?
Yours
is a hurricane.
That's a love passion right there when you go home with that. You know what I'm talking about? But this one right here is a hurricane. We're in Orleans, so you know, hurricane. And usually we don't drink these type of drinks because we're wine connoisseurs. You know what I mean? We love our bubbly. Champagne's in the room already, but we are having a drink today, walking all the way back to the room. But we wanted a beverage because it's kind of hot out here. But you know, what do you think, Mrs. Yee?
It's good. It's a nice. We're doing some tours, and you can ask for a plastic cup. They have them all on, you know, the strips, and you can just walk around and enjoy the scenery with your drink and your loved one.
And you know, if we're in Cali right now, we'll be in trouble walking around with this drink. But you know, we're out here in New Orleans, and we're having a bubbly, and we're gonna toast. Let's go. Hello, Yee. Mr. Yee and Mrs. Yee, we're on a bike, and we decided to take another bike trip back to the area where we're staying and bike it out and, you know, have a drink. And we're not driving. And he's playing Elvis, our wedding song right there.
Is that our wedding?
That's our wedding song, our Elvis song. Fools Fall in Love. How romantic. See? See? But yes, we're on a bike going back to the area where we're staying at, and it's beautiful. Take advantage of these local bike guys down here. When you're down here, support the local bike guys, because you know they also, you know what I mean, make a living off everybody too who comes down here. And you got to support all the local businesses. You got to support these dudes, because you know you need them. Trust me, you're gonna be tired of walking. Trust me. But you know, it's nice. We're sipping on a nice beverage, and we're gonna get ready for tonight and
Birthday dinner for the birthday boy.
Oh, someone else got a birthday coming up too. Sunday. My wife's birthday is Sunday. I'm today, and my wife's birthday is Sunday. Woo! Yes. Yee in the French Quarter right here, and we're just riding a bike, relaxing, and you know, it don't get better than this. I'm trying to tell you, we work hard, and we like to play a little bit, but not too crazy, but you know, just a little bit to have fun and memories. Yes, we'll get back at you. Yee! Now this is the Airbnb that we are at, but let me walk you and let you show you how it is inside up these stairs right here. We'll show you how it is, what we accommodated ourselves to. This right here is the entrance of our Airbnb, and you come all the way up. Nice old school tile in the front. Well, that's actually a mat, but you know, every time you come in, make sure you double lock. And you know, it's just a nice. We grab our local. We just came back from a bakery. Look at all these old stairs. This house was built in the 1800s. Oof. You're definitely gonna have a nice little walk. They recommend closing this door when you're inside, but I would probably do that later at night. But you know, walking up these stairs, it's just a nice little, you know, where we're at. We like Airbnbs, but you know, sometimes we actually like chalkboard. A lot of times we like also Four Seasons, 5-star hotels where we can get nice little hotel, nice little kitchen area. It comes fully equipped even with espresso machines and everything, and full kitchen. And as you seen yesterday, our balcony is right here. Beautiful balcony is here from our Airbnb, which we get to see everything. And as you seen last night, how much action was going on. But look at this huge window door. But yes, this is what we got going on. This is where we're at. This place is fully AC'd also. But look at this nice little living room, family room with the chandelier, with the nice chandelier, original, with the hardwood floor. Very nice. It also comes with 2 sleeper sofas in case you have company. You know, this is the master bedroom, where it has a nice opening right there with curtains. How romantic. And you know, there's the master bedroom. Excuse me. Again, a fireplace in the master bedroom with a nice chandelier. And there's the bed, and there I am. You know what I'm talking about? I will show you the bathroom, but it's being occupied right now. But that's Yee's life. Yes, oh boy. Okay, so Mr. Yee is here. We just had dinner at Antoine's, and trust me, you ain't gonna be disappointed if you have dinner here. I'm trying to tell you guys need to come here. This is one of the oldest restaurants in New Orleans. You need to come here, Antoine's restaurant right here, for all that seafood, all that local situations. You are not going to be disappointed when you come here. It is so good with the seafood, with the drinks, but number one, the service. You're gonna see how our waiter even has an assistant, and I'm talking about top-notch 5-star service right here. Make sure you make your, I would say make your book you a table, book you a situations. Sorry for the stuttering. I've already had a few drinks, but make sure you book in advance to come here and eat, and oh boy, you will not be disappointed. You will not be disappointed. Trust me, once you come here, me and the wifey are here, and you will not, look how beautiful she is. And trust me, you come here, you ain't gonna be disappointed. The service here is second to none. This is probably one of the best restaurants in New Orleans to come here and eat, and it's a different taste. Because a lot of us have a different palate for gumbo. A lot of us have a different palate just for things where we know how it is in Northern California. But when you come out here in New Orleans, the 504, I'm trying to tell you right now, the taste buds are going to be on fire. We had the dessert. Make sure you get the banana.
There was the bread pudding, the pecan bread pudding.
You heard her. Mrs. Yee told you. It's delicious. Hello. Antoine's. I'm trying to tell you, this French Quarter right here, where we're at, if you guys hear the music, you guys hear everything, what's going on, I'm trying to tell you, come out here, you have nothing but love, nothing but fun. Yee, yee. Mr. Yee is right in the heart of it. I'm trying to tell you guys, we're in the Frenchman Quarter. My Airbnb is right behind me in that balcony right there with the lights. We get to watch all this, but let me tell you, this is non-stop New Orleans. We are out here. We decided to come get a hot dog at the hot dog spot, and trust me, they got some unique hot dogs out here. But Mr. Yee, we're in the heart of it. As you can see this, oh boy, this is non-stop all night tonight. We're gonna be out here handling business. But you know, we had to get a couple of hot dogs to take to the balcony after we got a few, you know what I mean? Situations to make us feel a lot easier. But out here, it's non-stop. I'm trying to tell you, it's Friday night in the Frenchman Quarter, and New Orleans is definitely getting down tonight. I'm trying to tell you that this is not, you know what I mean? You better be ready for this. You better be ready. There's so many people out here from all over the world. You know what I mean? And Mr. Yee is here in New Orleans in that 504. And we're having fun. And I'm trying to tell you, there was a big old band right here earlier that took this whole intersection. You know what I mean? You got YEEEEEEEE fans everywhere. People are in the interviews, oh my God. People are in the background, in the photos, in the videos. But Yee, let's go. So Mr. Yee is in that dog. We're in that dog. We got a couple hot dogs coming towards us. I ordered a few hot dogs because the menu is so nice that I had to get a few hot dogs, some tater tots. And the guy at the counter, he'll sell you anything, toppings to go on that dog. They even have hurricanes in this place. So, you know, that dog, when you're on Frenchman Street over here, make sure you stop at that dog and get one of these dogs to go. Because I'm trying to tell you, I can smell it all the way from my balcony. So we had to come try it out. Let's go, Mr. Yee, that dog. Okay, so Mr. Yee, we're deep right now. We're deep in the Mississippi. We're deep right now in New Orleans, Louisiana. We're at the Oak Valley Plantation, and there's so much history here. It's ridiculous how much history is here, especially with my wife being, you know, Afro-American, and, you know, me being Hispanic. There's just so much history in this plantation that, you know, we're about to witness right now, and we're seeing right now. But there's just so much history, you know, being here, you know, being from Cali and coming here. It's a whole different situation. Let me tell you how much you could just feel it. And when you're in this on this land right here. But these beautiful oak trees, though, these oak trees are alive. Mr. Yee, we're at the plantation. But just to walk on these grounds where so many have been here, so much history, we'll get back at you. We're at the plantation. Yes, yes. I'm getting your video for you, babe. Here you are walking right here to the big house.
Vous savez aller?
So, oh boy, Mr. Yee, we just finished up our tour of the plantation of the big house. And you know, there's no cameras allowed in there, but we're right here walking on the oak alley. See all these oak trees? Mrs. Yee right there, but you see all these oak trees right here going all the way down. Some of these oak trees, these original ones from right here to right here, are almost 200 years old, and they're still living. They're still going. But this house right here we just went into, it's Louisiana, and you know, there's the bayou right here, there's Baton Rouge, and New Orleans over there. But you know, this house right here, this is the big house, plantation. Over 20 slave houses are in back of this place, and you're gonna learn a lot of history about this house right here. And there is so much history for you to know. And you know, especially if you have, you know, if you're Afro-American, if you're black, and you know, California, where we're from, we have a lot of history, but we don't really know, you know, our history. And you know, it's just coming into this house and, you know, taking a tour. There's no cameras allowed in there, or, you know, photos, because they don't allow it in the big house. But everywhere else, all across the plantation, you can take photos. But you know, we're walking on this brick road. All these bricks right here were taken out of the river, the river in back of me, and they were shaped. All these bricks, and all around the house, homemade, taken from the river in the back of me, and over here, and dried, and created this. But you know, everything here was man-made by hand. And you know, it took a lot of people to run this business, and the owner of this house passed away in the late 1800s, and his wife took over, and she totally misused funds and didn't know how to operate the operations. And like me and my wife talked, you know, there's a lot of business meetings going on with the gentleman that maybe the wife wasn't educated to at that time. So therefore, she had to sell the house and all types of stuff. But the last owner of this house died in the 70s, and she was 90 something years old. But she made this house, donated this house, this plantation, to the Oak Alley Foundation, so everybody like us can come and see this history of this plantation. And you know, because people wanted it. Farmers wanted it, investors wanted it, bankers wanted it because of all the farmland in the back, which collard green, there's just so much farm agriculture in the back of this house that, you know, made so much money. And you know, but at the end, slaves were freed, and now we're here free, walking on this land, walking on this plantation. And you know, it's a piece of history, and it's very, you know, my wife feels a certain type of way after the end of this video. She feels happy at the end of this tour that we just had because of, you know, learning the history of it and learning what it took to operate this house. And when they had guests, and it wasn't, you know, life back then wasn't as easy as you think what life is now. A lot of people think that we have life is easy now. We can do whatever we want, but we have a history of not having a choice, not having rights, and being told what to do. And man, when you go in that house, if you ever come out here to New Orleans and you want to see the plantation, the oak alley, look at these beautiful oak trees. You hear all of this wildlife, but you see all this land. And you know, these plantation owners, these tycoons, you know, 500 years, what do you say, babe?
Life expectancy about.
Oh, you see, these big oaks in the front, those big boys in the front by the house, those are expected to live 500 years. So that's why I try to tell you guys, live life. Because you know, some of these trees out here live longer than you. We're only here a limited time. So enjoy life. Look at me and my wife are here enjoying this tour. The tour is done, but we get to walk around this whole plantation. And let me tell you, 280 slaves were on this plantation. But guess what? They weren't free. They weren't able to walk wherever they were while we're doing right. And looking back at me right now, 2 dump trucks. 1 dump truck. Look, there's another dump truck getting money. There's junk even on vacation. I noticed there's so many. I'll get back at that later. But you know, for us to walk here right now and be free and have a choice, man, it took a lot of people's, you know, a lot of people had to sacrifice to get that. And you know, we're here now. From my Native American background, you know what I mean, to my wife's history. And you know, it's a blessing for us to be here. And you know, I'm rambling, but I'm thankful. And this tour was beautiful, even though it took us 45 minutes to get here. But I recommend, if you're coming to New Orleans, come to the Oak Alley Plantation Tour. They have a steamboat. You could do all that 5-hour thing. Me and my wife don't want to be stuck on the tour for 5 hours. We're good. We can catch your Uber back and go eat some food. I want some raw oysters today. La la. So, you know, but yes, I'll get back at you. Yee. Well, we just walked all the way down Bourbon Street, and back of me is Bourbon Street, and you don't realize how many parts of Bourbon Street that there is. There's like a urban, everybody chilling part. Then there's like I can't say it no other way, but a Post Malone part. Then there's a Pride part. Then we're actually at the end of it, but I couldn't film over there because it was just too many people. We're on Bourbon Street now, but it was just too many people. But we finally finished, you know, Bourbon and got into it. Hey, and you know, we finally finished it. But it's just, that was a walk. And you know, if you can handle it, you know what I mean. If you don't mind the people, if you don't mind the marijuana smoke, if you don't mind, you know, what you're gonna see out here, then definitely come to Bourbon Street. We just left Felix's Oyster House too, across the street from Acme. So we had a bunch of charred oysters, raw oysters, barbecue shrimp, and you know, it was just so delish. And we did it, and now we're walking back to our area, you know, on Frenchman.
I know, I've been on Zillow this whole time.
And you know, we're definitely going to get back to what we're doing, but we'll get back at you. This is Mr. Yee on Bourbon Street. Yes, yes, oh boy. This is for you, you know that, right?
It's gonna be, sorry. You're straight to the left, and the elevator is on the one side of
Boy, oh boy, so Mr. Yee is here at one of the tallest peak. We're on top of the Four Seasons, the view, the outdoor top deck of the Mississippi River. And as if you guys can see that Mississippi right there, there's the tightest bend in the Mississippi right there. So many barges have crashed right here, but you know, this is the heart of it right here, the Mississippi. And you know, we're at the hill, the view of this whole outdoor. We're on top of the thing. It's a little breezy up here, but you know, we're up here just having fun, you know. But I wanted to show you guys the Mississippi right there, and this view right here of all the whole city. Do you guys see all the whole city? Oh my God, you guys see that? Do you guys see that's Capitol Street right there, and it goes all the way down. But you know, just this, you see this cloud, you see all that, you see that? Look, that's beautiful right there. Look at that scenery top. But you know, you hear what Mr. Yee brings you. Mr. Yee bring you to the Big Easy, baby. And we're here at the Big Easy. We're in New Orleans. I got Mrs. Yee. Everybody out there, wish my baby a happy birthday. Today is her birthday.
Thank you.
We're not gonna tell you how young she is, but let me tell you, it's a blessing. And we're here, and it's her birthday today, and it was mine Friday. And you know, we both got the same birthdays within 2 days of each other. But look at this big, beautiful city right here. Look at this city. There's so much history in this city. It's ridiculous. But now the sun just came out on us. So I'm gonna stand over here because it feels good. Yeah, you know what I mean? So now, you know, look at this. But you know, just for us to be here, there's so much history in this city. And man, it's not a joke. There's good history and there's a lot of bad history. But you know, we ain't in California no right now. You know what I mean? We in, you know, down south, baby. Woody, the 504. Mr. Yee as in New Orleans. And guess what? All morning, jobs have been coming in. All morning. I don't know how I'm gonna do all these jobs when I get back, but they're gonna get done. Trust me, we're gonna put our octopus on and get it done with all these 8 hands that we have. Trust me, Mr. Yee got a week of business booked up already ever since I've been out here. But yes, I try to tell you, when you're a factor in a game, money's always going to be there. The junk and garbage is $1 billion industry, and I'm trying to tell you, everybody's got it. Everybody wants it done now, and if they know who you are, and if you're experienced in this game, and you hit them with the right prices, you're gonna make a lot of money. So you can come out to these places, you know what I mean, and spend some of that good money. And you know, look at the Mississippi. Look at that steamboat behind us coming in right there. That steamboat. And man, but let's go. Enough of Yee talk. The mighty Mississippi right there. Let's go. Yee. Everybody goes here. So Mr. Yee is on public transit. We're taking a trip. We're gonna go all the way on this trolley car. We're gonna go all the way to the Garden District and go see some nice houses. But most of all, we're taking a trip on the old school trolleys through New Orleans, baby. Mrs. Yee is right there. She doesn't like me to record. but I am anyways. You're on a trolley with Mr. Yee Old School. I feel like I just stepped into 1950 in New Orleans. But it look beautiful outside. These windows open up, and you know, it's actually a beautiful car. But it's a little hot. Hello. You're a little hot? When she's hot, sweaty. Anyways, you know. Let's go, baby.
Oh, I know.
It's a whole different New Orleans. That one, wow.
Please stand behind the yellow line while the bus is moving.
Boy, Mr. Yee just caught one of these old school trolley cars all the way into the Garden District, and let me tell you, these trains are absolutely beautiful. These public transit cars from the 50s. I recommend you, if you're in New Orleans, you get on one of these and ride it all the way down St. Charles, all through the Garden District, and then all the way back. Get a day pass for under $5. Go all the way to the end of the line and all the way back, and you won't be able to beat it. Trust me, guys. These old school trolley cars give you a nice scene of these beautiful Victorian homes in New Orleans, St. Charles, the Garden District. Mr. Yee is here bringing you there. Yes, yes. Oh boy, let's go. Well, Mr. Yee is here on on Frenchman Street, where my Airbnb is. I'm having a Mardello. I'm relaxing. I'm actually at this local neighborhood liquor store right here. This local liquor store right here sells Vietnamese bun bee sandwich. They're Vietnamese owned. A lot of people don't know, but New Orleans has a high population of Vietnamese people too, with the infusion of Vietnamese and Cajun, and that's where it went to Texas, and other places. That when you guys go get those crab in the bags or those boils, these guys roll around all day right here with these slingshots. These guys, they roll around all day with a group of those things. They're called slingshots, and they got music and lights, and at nighttime you can fully see them. But anyways, so this Vietnamese store, this liquor store is owned by Vietnamese. So, but in this store, in the back is a deli where you can order po' boys, Vietnamese bun mee sandwiches, and they have every type of BLTs, hamburgers. They got boudin balls in there, meat cakes, crawfish, pies. They got so much in there that you go there, and a lot of people go there and get their packages. And that's exactly what I did. So this is our last night here. So I decided just to, we've already been to so many fancy restaurants. It's ridiculous. We've already tasted everything that we could taste. We did miss Dookies, because Dookies is not open on Sundays, and on Saturdays they're only open for dinner, but it was booked up. It is what it is. On the next one we'll catch it. But this local liquor store, like I said, in the back, a lot of these local hole in the walls, they serve the best food. So I ordered about so much food that is going to the room right now, to our Airbnb, and we're gonna have some drinks and relax on our balcony. But it's so blessed that just the little hole in the walls have the best food. So we ordered a bunch of food, a bunch of deep fried food, since we're in New Orleans. It's our last night, and so a lot of people roll around with their vehicles, with their music. They're about it and routed out here in a 504. But this is Mr. Yee. You guys been with me this whole time on vacation. And I put all these videos out for you guys. But right now, like I said, if you're in New Orleans, if you go to New Orleans, don't be afraid to go to the little hole-in-the-wall stores. The little hole-in-the-wall stores, a lot of them got a deli in the back. And I'm trying to tell you, they serve some of the best food. So, make sure you support those local establishments, because trust me, they'll take care of you, and they feed you with big portions. This down south hospitality down here, there's nothing shy about hospitality down here, or the politeness. And we happen to be down here the weekend of the Saints versus the Cleveland Cowboys. Cleveland, Cleveland. And being downtown today after the game got out, and New Orleans won. They beat the Cleveland Browns, and it was just seeing all those people. Oh my God, it reminds me of just leaving the stadium in San Francisco or Santa Clara, and it's just. But I'm not a New Orleans fan or a Cleveland fan, but just to see all those people who love their team and come out and be so close to the Superdome right here in New Orleans. It's called the Caesars Superdome now, but it is what it is. My last night here. We're flying out tomorrow morning, and it's going to be a long day of travel, but we got a long week of work coming up. We already got so many jobs booked up. It's a blessing. Trust me, my phone going off while I'm on vacation. But it is what it is. It's time to get back to business. But this is Yee. Make sure you like and subscribe, support the movement. I did this video to show you guys how to have fun and do your thing. And you don't have to do all work. You should do a little play, enjoy life, and live life. And that's just what it's about. You know what I mean? Yeah.